Hello and welcome everyone. Uh, today's session is Learning Outcome 4, assess the role of supply chain management in supporting an organization to satisfy customer requirements. My name is Yasir and I'm here for tutor for operation management. Can you guys see my screen and can you hear my voice? Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Shika, you?
Yeah.
Yeah, Nindesh, okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so introduction to statistics. And any idea about supply chain management, any one of you? Nandesh, Ishika, any?
Uh, I know from the perspective of developing a SCM model for companies nowadays, especially the retail sector and the food and beverages industries using SCM software to track their authenticity of products.
Yeah, that's correct, spot on. So our today lecture also will focuses on understanding how supply chain management plays an important role in helping an organization meet its customer needs. In simply a term, supply chain means taking care of all the steps involved in getting a product or services to customers from the very beginning to the end. So it's like making sure everything runs smoothly from when a product is made or a service is provided until it reaches the customer. So why is this important? Well, it's because the better an organization manages its supply chain, the happier its customer will be when the supply chain works well, products are available when and where they are needed, and services are delivered on time. So this make customers happy, and happy customers are more likely to come back and do business with the organization again. So today's session, we are going to learn about how supply chain management is like the behind the scene that helps an organizations make its customers, satisfied. It also about understanding how everything from ordering raw material to delivering the final product plays role in keeping customers satisfied. So any question, anyone? Ishika,
No, sir.
Nandesh, any?
No.
Okay. So scope of supply chain management, supply chain versus supply network. Okay. So here, supply chain management versus supply network. Supply chain refers to the flow of goods and services from suppliers to customers. In contrast, supply network involves both internal and external connections that contribute to this flow. Internal supply chains are within a company, while external supply chains involves partners and suppliers outside the organizations. Uh, Also, tangible and intangible supply chain. Anybody can tell me about meaning of tangible and intangible?
In- Intangible products don't have physical existence,
Yes, that's
while
correct.
tangible have.
So supply chains are not about physical products. They also encompass intangible elements like information, communication, and knowledge that play a vital role in ensuring the smooth flow of goods and services. So then supply chain performance objectives and different objectives of quality, speed, including responsiveness to customers' demand and the impact on inventory, dependability, flexibility, agility, cost, and sustainability. Lean versus agile supply networks, lean supply networks, efficiency, and the functional product, agile supply network, responsiveness, and the innovative products. So lean versus agile supply network. A lean supply network or lean supply network prioritize efficiency and reducing waste. They well work for products with a stable demand, often referred to as functional products. The goal is to minimize costs and inventory while delivering consistent quality. Or agile supply network focus on responsiveness and innovation. They are suitable for products with dynamic demand and rapidly changing customer needs. Are known as innovative products. The aim is to quickly adapt to market changes and deliver new and exciting products to the customers. Managing supply chain relationship involves several key considerations, including in-house versus outsourcing of activities, contract-based transactional relationship versus long-term partnership relationships, supply side management, global sourcing, and demand side management. So in-house versus outsourcing of activities. In-house activities are those that a company perform using its own resources and personnel, such as manufacturing, warehousing, or transportation. Outsourcing, on the other hand, means hiring external companies or service providers to handle these activities. So advantages of in-house companies have more control over the process and can maintain confidentially. It may be cost effective for core activities. Disadvantages of in-house, it can be expensive, especially for non-core functions. Companies needs to invest in infrastructures and skilled labor. Any questions so far?
No, sir.
Okay, Nandesh, any?
No, sir.
Okay, so supply chain key terminology, supply chain, supply networks, internal supply chains, external supply chains. So supply chains, supply chain is like a connected series of activities that are all about getting a product from the very beginning to the customer. It includes everything from taking the raw material out of the ground to delivering the finished products to the person who bought it. Think of it as a series of steps that happens one after the others. Supply network, when we talk about supply network is like a big extended version of a supply chain. It does not just include one company doing everything. It includes lots of different companies working together. Internal supply chains are all about what happens inside one company. It's like making sure different departments or groups within the company talk to each other and work together smoothly. So this way, everyone is in the company knows what's going on, and the whole company can be more efficient. So external supply chains are about what happens outside of a company. It's like working with other companies that are not part of your own company. So this could be the companies that give you the materials you need, or the ones that helps you send the products to the customers. It's all about making sure these outside companies are also working smoothly with your company. Tangible supply chain, physical elements. So tangible means physical elements within the supply chain. So there are the physical parts of the supply chain. Think of them as the real touchable things, like raw material, finished products, machinery, transportation, infrastructures. So these elements are the nuts and bolts of how products move from where they are made to where they are needed. So intangible supply chains. Any idea about intangible supply chains? So they are non-physical parts of the supply chain. They involve things like sharing information, knowledge, and the relationship between different companies. It is not about physical stuff, but rather about trust, reputation, and brand value. This is important because a strong, trustworthy relationship between companies can make the whole supply chain work better. Then quality, we discussed yesterday quality as well, Ishika. So
Yeah.
quality is all about how good a product or service is. It is measure of how well it meets the expectations of customers and the standards set by the industry. High quality means the product does what it's supposed to do and does it well. Then speed. Speed is how quickly things move through the supply chain. Dependability is all about reliability. Dependability supply chain is one that consistently delivers products when and where they are supposed to be without any unexpected delays or problems. So flexibility, this is about how uh, well the supply chain can adapt to changes. Sometimes market changes, customers want different things or unexpected problems come up. A flexible supply chain can change its plans quickly while still being efficient and effective. It is like being able to, pivot when needed. Then cost overall expenditure incurred in the supply chain operations, including procurement, productions, transportation, and distributions. So cost is the money spent on running the supply chain. It includes things like buying materials, making products, transporting them, and distributing them, keeping costs low while maintaining quality and dependability is a big challenge in supply chain management. Then sustainability means taking care of our planet and society while running the supply chain. It is about making choices that are environmentally friendly, socially responsible, and economically sound. So this is important because we want to make sure our supply chain don't harm the world or its people. So supply chain are like a complex network that involves both physical and non-physical parts. They need to deliver high quality products quickly, dependably, and at a reasonable costs. Any questions so far?
No, sir.
Nandesh?
No.
Okay. Nandesh, have you received yesterday recording from office or some?
Not personally mailed, but I think it might be on Moodle. I haven't checked.
Okay. Have you checked Ishika? You haven't received anything yet from there.
No, I haven't received anything.
Oh, okay. That's why. So lean supply network emphasize the minimization of waste and the optimization of efficiency in the supply chain, particularly suited for a stable, predictable demand environment. So a lean supply network focuses on minimizing waste and optimize efficiency in the supply chain. This approach is well suited for situations with stable and predictable demand, where the goal is to eliminate unnecessary cost and process. Uh, like, for example, think of a company uh, that produce a consistent number of uh, products each month. A lean supply network would aim to streamline productions process, reduce excess inventory, and cut down on any steps that do not add value of the final product. Then agile supply network. Again, agile supply network prioritize adaptability and responsiveness to change in demand and market conditions. So this approach is particularly useful in volatile or uncertain markets where customers' preference can rapidly change. Then in-house versus outsourcing, the decision-making process involves choosing whether to conduct certain activities internally within your organization or delegate them to external parties. It is balancing act between maintaining control and managing costs. Then contract-based or transactional relationship. These relationship involves short-term specific and often formal agreement between entities within the supply chain. They are usually focused on the change of goods, services, or resources for limited time. Long-term partnership relationships, these are strategic alliance between entities in the supply chain, fostering collaboration, trust, and mutual benefits over an extended period. So they go beyond short-term transactions. Then multiple sourcing involves engaging multiple suppliers for the same products or services. This strategy ensures redundancy and reduced dependency on a single source, enhancing supply chain resilience. Then single sourcing relies on a single supplier for a specific product or services. So this approach is often choose for reasons like cost efficiency, product standardizations, or a highly specialized supplier. Any questions so far? Anyone?
No, sir.
Ashika?
No, sir.
Okay, no problem. Sure, no question? Good
Yeah.
then. Okay, so next one is review the role of supply chain management in supporting different organizations to supply products and services to meet their customers' need. So as I said, that supply chain management is like the conductor of an orchestra in the world, so of business. It is all about making sure that everything works smoothly when a company wants to give its customer the products and services they want. So this job has become really important in recent years. Efficient resources allocation. Imagine you have a limited amount of money to spend on a project like building a house. So you wouldn't want to waste that money. Okay. So supply chain management helps organizations use their money and resources wisely. It is like making sure you buy the best materials for your house and hire the most skilled workers without spending too much. So supply chain management is is like a master planner. It figures out the best way to get materials like bricks, woods from suppliers and turn them into a finished house that customers will love. So here's how it does it optimize uh, optimizing process like supply chain management helps organization find the fastest and cheapest way to make their products or provide their services. Minimize waste. Waste means using more than you need. So supply chain management makes sure companies don't use too much material, time, or money. So then allocation resources means this means putting the right amount of money and effort into each part of the project. Each part of the project, you wouldn't want to spend all your money on just one room in your building. So supply chain management helps distribute resources where they are most needed. So definition of here is from Christopher to 2016. One of the fundamental roles of supply chain management is the efficient allocation of resources, optimizing process, minimizing waste. Organization can ensure that resources are allocated where they are most needed, reducing cost and enhancing customer value. Any questions so far? Okay, so next one is demand forecasting and planning. Demand supply chain management helps organizations predict how much of their products or services customers will want. This prediction is called demand forecasting. Accurate demand forecasting is essential because it helps a company plan how much to produce and distribution. So when we talk about inventory management, definition by Monksa is effective inventory management is another pivotal role of supply chain management. It involves balancing the need to meet customers' demand promptly while minimizing excess inventory cost. This balance ensures that products are available when customers require them without overstocking or shortages. So, in summary or in short, supply chain management helps companies predict customer demand accurately and plan their productions and distribution accordingly. It also ensures they maintain the right amount of inventory to meet customers' needs without wasting resources. These two aspects are like the a crystal ball and the balancing act of successful business. Any question or any comments?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay, Shika. So supply chain quality assurance, customer satisfaction and uh, responsiveness. So quality assurance, supply chain management also plays a critical role in maintaining product and services quality. So to do this, companies set up quality control system at a different point in the supply chain. Uh, quality control as a way to check if everything is going as planned and that the products or services meet or even exceed what the customer expects. And then secondly, supply chain customer satisfaction and responsiveness. Customer satisfaction is a top priority of organizations, and supply chain management contributes significantly to achieving these objectives. Uh, through efficient logistics and responsiveness to customer demand, organizations can enhance their reputation and building strong customers relationship, saying console of supply chain management professional definition from there. So basically, and at the end of the day, companies want their customers to be happy. They want to be satisfied with what you buy from them. So supply chain management is a big part of making customers satisfied. So it works, they provide efficient logistics, uh, responsiveness to customer demands. Sometime customer wants things quickly, or they might have specific requests. So supply chain management help companies to flexible and responsive to these needs. So if you need something urgently or have a special request, a well-managed supply chain can make it happen. So when companies do these things well, it builds trust and a good reputation. You are more likely to buy from a company. Again, if they consistently deliver high quality products on time and are responsive to your needs. So this is how supply chain management contributes to strong customer relationship. Global chain, supply chain integration and sustainability and ethical considerations. Obviously, in today's world, many organizations operate on a global scale. So this means they do business across different countries and regions. Supply chain management is a vital part of their operations. It helps these organizations uh, 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 it helps these organizations bring together and coordinate their supply chain on a global level. So then, as sustainability and ethical considerations, supply chain management or SCM obviously is not just about moving things efficiently. It is also about doing it in a way that good for the planet and following ethical guidelines. Sustainability is all about making sure that our actions today don't harm the environment for the future. Supply chain management helps organizations do this by encouraging practices that are better for the planet. For example, they can use eco-friendly materials, reduce waste, and cut down on harmful emissions. So, in simple terms, supply chain management is like that conductor of a global orchestra, making sure everything plays in harmony. It allows organization to bring together different parts of the world to create products and services while being kind to the planet and doing business in a fair and honest way. Any questions so far?
No, sir.
Ishika?
No, sir.
Okay. Good. In conclusion, supply chain management is a critical function for organization in various industries. It plays a very important role in efficiently managing resources, predicting and planning for demand, maintaining high quality standards, and improving customer satisfaction. So this is essential for meeting the continuously changing needs of customers. So to put it simply, supply chain management ensures that everything runs smoothly in the journey from raw material to the final products reaching the customers. It's like the you know it's a main part of the your businesses. One of the primary role of supply chain management is resource management. It involves handling all the materials, components, and personnel needed to make a product or deliver a service. Efficient resource management helps organization minimize waste and cost, which ultimately improve profitability. Any questions so far?
No, sir.
Okay, so next one is evaluate how different organizations manage their supply chain relationship in order to ensure and maintain customer satisfaction. Any comments or anything if you want to say? Okay, so obviously supply chain relationship plays a important role in an organization ability to maintain customer satisfaction. So the strategies employed by different organizations in managing these relationships reflect their commitment to delivering value to their customers. So in-house versus outsourcing of activities. Uh, when organizations needed to, need to decide how to handle their supply chain activities, they often have to choose between managing everything within their own company, means in-house, or hiring outside helping, outsource help, for example, outsourcing. So when a company chooses to manage things in-house, it means they do everything themselves. This can be good because it gives them a lot of control over how things are done. It also helps them make sure that the way they do things matches what the company is all about and what they want to achieve. This can be really important because it keeps everything in line with the company's goals and values. But doing everything's in house can be obviously expensive, and sometimes they might not have the specialized knowledge and tools they need to do certain tasks really well. uh, on the other hand, outsourcing means that a company hires another company, like you might seen many supply chain companies hires another company to do some of the work for them. This can be a good idea because the other companies might have special skills and knowledge that the first company does not have. So it can also be cheaper because the other company might already have the tools and resources needed to get the job done. So on top, if the company needs more help in the future, it's usually easier to get more help from the outside companies than to hire more people internally. Any questions so far?
No, sir.
Ishika, any question?
No, sir.
Good. Next one is contract-based transactional versus long-term partnership relationship. Any comments on it? Nandesh, Ishika, if you. So, yeah, carry on. Sorry.
The period between the time it takes you to pay your suppliers and the time it takes for you to get paid by your buyers.
Yeah, that's right in a way. So, you, Nandesh, any comments? No. So yes, Ashika, you are right. Okay. So, let's say you are going to the store to buy something. In the case the store acts as your supplier. So a contract-based or transactional relationship is a bit like, to the store and making a specific purchase. You walk in, you see what you want, you pay for it, and you leave the, store. So in the business world, this means that the companies work together on a more short-term and specific basis. They create contracts or agreements for particular transactions, such as buying a certain numbers of products at a certain prices. So these relationships are like one-time deals or short-term partnerships. Long-term partnership relationships. So uh, think of it as having a uh, you have a close business partner. You have known them for a while, you trust them, and you work together to solve problems. So in the business world, long-term or partnership relationships are about working closely with a supplier or a partner over an extended period. So it's not just about buying something and leaving. It is about building trust and collaboration, just like you trust your business partners to have your back. Businesses in this kind of relationship trust each other and work together to make things better over the long run. So the benefit here are that you can save money in the long term because you figure out way to work better together. Obviously there's a risk too as well, just like if you depend too much on your one partner, depending too much on a single business partner can be risky. You might become, or not explore other options, or if that partner has problems, it could affect your business. Contract-based relationships are like quick. So one-time transactions, while long-term partnerships are like building strong, lasting connections in businesses. So each has its advantages and disadvantages, and it's essential for companies to decide which approach is best for their specific needs and goals. You got it? Any question
Yeah.
now?
No.
Okay. You guys are not getting bored, huh?
No.
Obviously, sometime I know that his topic is like that, like, business topics and economics or things like that. People get bored sometime, but obviously it's a part of your, you know, some lectures go over, hours and hours, So I remember that our lecture time was 40 hours. Normally universities do 1 hour within 2 hours, but some lecturer takes, might be 1.5 hour or 2 hours. So people lose their interest. Am I right?
Yeah.
Uh, so characteristics and strategies. Any idea about uh, successful supply chain relationship management is characterized by the following strategies and attributes. Any comments, Ashika?
No, sir.
Nandesh? Okay, so building successful relation in supply chain management is, important the smooth functioning of a business operations. So some key strategies and attributes that contribute to effective supply chain relationship management: communication openly and honestly with your partners in the supply chain is very important. This means sharing information, ideas, concerns, and updates regularly. So by keeping the communication line open, you create a platform for discussing any issues that many arise, and finding solutions together. When we talk about transparency, this is a direct quote or definition by Monza, 2015. Effective communication and transparency are essential for identifying and resolving issues promptly. Organizations that maintain open channel of communications and share information tend to resolve challenges more efficiently. So transparency involves being clear and honest about your intentions, actions, and information. Sharing within the supply chain network, this builds trust and fosters a sense of collaboration among all parties involved. When everyone understands each other role and responsibilities, it becomes easier to work together towards common goals. Uh, Collaboration and information sharing, conflict resolutions. Uh, Collaboration is supply chain relationship means that different companies or partners work together closely. They share important information, take on risks together, and enjoy the rewards of their efforts as a team. Conflict resolutions is like having a plan for when problems comes up. Just like two business partners might have disagreements, companies in a supply chain have problems too. To keep the relationship healthy in the long run, it is important to have way to solve these problems. So here is a definition by Chopra. Proactive conflict resolution mechanisms such as mediation or arbitration or arbitration. Have you ever heard about arbitration or mediations?
Yeah, sir, in the business law unit.
Yes, it's a business law terms, it's like uh, third person or third party comes between you guys and between two business to resolve issues. Is it right, Nandesh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, mediation or arbitrations are critical for maintaining healthy long-term relationships. The ability to address conflicts promptly and fairly is essential in avoiding disruptions and preserving relationships. So, mediation is like having a neutral person help with the conversation, and arbitration is like having someone make a final decision. So, these methods are important because they help prevent big disruptions and make sure the relationship between the companies stays strong. So, it is all about being fair and solving problems quickly. Conclusion, the management of supply chain relationship is a critical determinant of an organization's ability to meet and maintain customers' uh, satisfactions. The choice between uh, house and in-house and outsourcing, as well as contract-based or long-term based relationship, depend on the organization's objectives and context. So, effective collaboration, communication, and transparency are likely key components of successful supply chain relationship management, ensuring that the customer's needs are consistently met and exceeded. Uh, Critically evaluate effective supply chain management to make recommendations for enhancing and exceeding customers' satisfaction. So, supply chain management plays, as I said, plays a important role in ensuring customer satisfactions. It involves the smooth coordination and integration of various activities such as procurement, productions, distributions to deliver products and services to customers in a timely and cost-effective manners. It's important for companies to master this process as it's directly impacts their ability to meet and exceed customer expectations. So, effective supply chain management involves the seamless, you know, of different, sketch of different tasks, including sources, raw material, manufacturing products, and delivering them to customers. It's like organized structure where each section must play its part flawlessly to create beautiful things. So similarly in supply chain management, every step must be executed to ensure the timely delivery of high quality products to customers. Any questions so far?
No, sir.
Okay. Supply chain visibility and transparency, evaluations, recommendation. Any comments on this one? Okay. So let's imagine you are planning a party to friend. To do that, you need to buy decoration, food and gifts. In this case, your supply chain includes everything you need to make the party happens. Goods in this case are the party supplies you need. This can include different kind of stuffs and more. You need to keep track of where these items are, how many you have, and when they will be delivered. Information you need to know what, when, and where the part is happening. uh, Transactions, you need to keep track of your budget, how much you spend on each item and how you will pay for everything. So supply chain visibility is why supply chain visibility is important. It's important to have goods visibility and transparency in your supply chain. Just like in the party example, if you can't see where your party suppliers are or when they will arrive, it is hard to plan and make sure everything is ready on time. So in a supply chain, tracking goods helps business avoid delays and shortages. So also keeping track of your party expenses ensures that you don't overspend and can stick to your budget. In a supply chain, financial transparency helps businesses manage their money and avoid unexpected costs. Supply chain visibility and transparency are likely to key to success. So, supply chain visibility and transparency are likely the key to success. Surprise party by tracking goods, having the right information, managing finance effectively. You can ensure everything goes as planned using a modern tools uh, like different devices. Blockchain data analysis can make it even easier to achieve this and make your supply chain work like a well organized party. So same things we use for our businesses. So demand forecasting and planning are essential for ensuring customer satisfaction. It involves predicting how much of a product or service your customer will want in the future. Accurate demand forecasting plays important role in making sure that you have the right amount of products in stock that you can produce, what your customer need, and that you can distribute it to them efficiently. These models can analyze large sets of data to predict customers' demand more accurately. Uh, Accurately demand forecasting, this is like trying to predict how much ice, sorry, demand forecasting and planning are essential for ensuring customer satisfaction. So it involves predicting how much of product or services your customer will want in the future. Accurate demand forecasting plays, as I said, an important role in making sure that you have the right amount of products in stock. Also remember that to make your customer happy, you should use advanced computer models that learn from data to better guess how much of your product they will want. Keep checking how well your guess are and keep making those guesses even better over time. So this way you can have the right amount of products material ready for your customers, making them happy and boosting your businesses. Any questions so far? Nandesh, Ishika?
No, sir.
Okay, inventory management. Evaluation and recommendation again, inventory management. Effective inventory management is important for any business to ensure that products are readily available to meet customers' demand without overstocking or running into a shortage. Uh, Properly managed inventory not only improve operations efficiency, but also plays a significant role in enhancing customer satisfactions. Why inventory management matters? Any comments?
Because it helps companies identify which and how much stock to order at what time.
Yeah, that's correct as well. But there are some other, factors like customer satisfactions is a key objectives for, any business. When customers can consistently find the product they need, it leads to positive experiences and build loyalty. Then cost control, inventory management helps control carrying cost, which include storage expenses, insurance, and the risk of products becoming obsolete. So overstocking ties up capital that could be used somewhere else in the business. Then also supply chain efficiency, efficient inventory management is also essential for a smooth supply chain. It ensures that goods flow from suppliers to customers in a timely manner, reducing lead times and improving overall logistics. Then we talk about recommendation for effective inventory management. If you remember, Shika, we discussed yesterday, JIT, just-in-time delivery, is a technique that aims to have inventory arrives just when it's needed for uh, production or sale. So this minimizes the need for extensive warehousing and reduce carrying costs. It is particularly beneficial for businesses with predictable demand. Any questions so far?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay. Supplier collaboration and relationships, evaluations, supply chain management, building, a strong relationship with your suppliers is very important. This relationship can have a profound impact on the effectiveness of your supply chain. It's like, building a solid foundation for a strong and reliable house. So when you work closely with your suppliers, you can expect better quality products, deliveries that arrives on time and cost saving. Uh, Recommendations foster strategies, supplier partnership, focusing on long-term collaboration. So instead of viewing suppliers as mere transactional partners, consider them as strategic allies, means long-term, partners. So aim for long-term collaboration rather than short-term gains. This means working together to build a sustainable, mutually beneficial relationship. Customer services and effective communication are essential components of a successful business. They play an important role in ensuring customer satisfaction during order fulfillment and issue resolution, uh, uh, or any issues. So effective customer services involves meeting customer needs and resolving their issues promptly, and it encompasses various aspects of the customer experience, including responsiveness and problem solving. So recommendations to enhance customer services and communication, we should consider the different strategies, invest in user-friendly order tracking system. Then we can use online customer portals, customer service training. So for example, provide comprehensive training to your customer service representatives. They should be well equipped to handle customers' inquiries, resolve issues, and communicate effectively. Sustainability and ethical consideration. Uh, Obviously, in today's business world, customers are becoming more and more aware of sustainability and ethical issues. So these factors have a significant impact on customer satisfaction. Sustainability in business refers to the, practice of using resources in a way that does not harm the environment or or for future generation harmful for future generations. So it's about making sure that what we do today does not negatively impact the world for tomorrow. Many customers are now concerns about how the products they buy and the companies they support affect the environment. They want to know that the products they purchase are made with sustainability in mind. For example, they might be interested in whether the material used in product are eco-friendly, or if the production process is energy efficient. So recommendation, when we talk about recommendation for business to address these considerations, sustainable supply chain practices, look for suppliers who use eco-friendly materials and ethical labor practices. Consider recycling and reducing waste in your production process. Explore ways to make your products more energy efficient. So finally, in conclusion, supply chain management is complex and crucial. Supply chain management involves a range of activities that are very important for our business. It impacts now satisfied customers or with the products or services they receive. It is not just one thing. It is a process of different stages that includes various steps and actions, improving visibility. One important part of effective supply chain management is making sure you can see what's happening at every step. So this means knowing where your products are at any given time. When you can see this clearly, you can make better decisions about how to get products to customers quickly and efficiently. Any questions so far?
No, sir.
Okay, so in any final comments or any questions or anything, Ishika, you?
No, sir.
No, Nandesh. So basically, effective supply chain management is about ensuring that products gets to customers in the right quantity and on time. So by improving visibility, demand forecasting, inventory management, supplier collaboration, customer services, and sustainability efforts, organizations can enhance their ability to meet and exceed customer expectations. The recommendations include using advanced technology, building a strong relationship, and addressing ethical and sustainability concerns to create a well-functioning and responsible supply chain. Yeah, so that's it for today. Here are some references, or for further material, you can visit your learning management system as well. You might can get some books from there as well. For any questions or any concerns, you can drop me an email at yasir@ukversity.co.uk. Or next is our last lecture, which is about assignment. So I'll see you next Saturday, I think so. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much, everyone. Any questions, Ishika,
No, sir.
Nandesh, any questions?
No, sir.
Thank you very much, everyone, for joining me, and see you next Friday. And bye for now. Okay.